make sure to check out our sponsor, Cell Phone Buyers Recyclers. They want to buy your cell phone old, broken, or you're just trying to get rid of it. You can contact them right at the number on the screen, text or call. Also, their social media and website is in the description if that's more convenient. If you share their social media accounts on social media, get a chance to win an iPhone. Go check them out. All right, I was waiting to talk about this, man, so I found some time to squeeze it in. Adrian Wojnarowsk, Wojo on Twitter, who dropped the Twitter bombs, get it in one time for the one time and get us all the good news. And really had no problem with him, but he invited to the barbecue, at least for right now. He was suspended for the NBA with no pay, by ESPN for no pay. Not sure how long the suspension is. Nobody knows how long the suspension is, but let's talk about the story. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And what happened was a senator from Missouri, some dudes, Holy, whatever, don't know the dude's name, but you should watch who your senators and who your House of Representatives are. He sent them a letter saying that why don't the NBA express, support for law enforcement and, why they don't, talk about the China communist stuff that's going on over there. And Wojo basically, said F you, because what's going on is that the NBA players are able to wear, social justice issues on the back of their jersey, and they put Black Lives Matter on the floors. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you this, man. I'm gonna say this, and also I'll talk about LeBron's stance in this video. I'm gonna tell you this about the NBA. The NBA, I mean about the world. The world is always an issue when the spotlight on black people. Then you got people saying, "Oh, don't forget about the cool white people. Oh, don't forget about the Mexicans that's across the border who locked up." And then you got people saying, "Why they ain't talk about law enforcement? Why we talk about law enforcement and bring awareness of law enforcement, and y'all killing us? If we bringing awareness, we talking about Breonna Taylor, we talking about Ahmaud Arbery, we talking about George Floyd, we talking about a lot of different people. Just keep going on and on. Mike Brown. Why are we bringing spotlight, Mr. Senator, on people, on law enforcement who killing innocent people?" And that's take it to New York. They came up with a false statement saying that the Shake Shack employees in New York City poisoned their shakes with bleach, and it was all a lie. They lied. So police ain't been doing too good right now. They not. In Brooklyn, they pepper sprayed a congresswoman and a congressman doing a private protest, for George Floyd. So why am I bringing positive awareness to people that's killing me? And if you're not aware, Mr. Senator, like 80%, 85% of the NBA is black as far as the players. So I'm gonna be rocking, I love the NYPD and the LAPD. You feel me? And they've been, killing and beating up civilians for a long time. You didn't hear about the dude, Mr. Senator, that came up in the Bronx, they came up in the Bronx Police Department and let that Draco bark? You ain't hear about that? So shout out to Wojnarowsk. He said F him. He got suspended. Why don't you guys do that? Why are you talking to Wojo? Shouldn't you be sending that to Adam Silver? Why ain't you guys talking about this? And ESPN is just showing you more and more and more what they about. It's a whole story about Carrie Champion and how they did her with the racism thing that's going on at ESPN. I don't watch ESPN unless boxing is on, an NBA game is on. I might check a baseball game out. I don't watch First Take. I don't watch Get Up. I don't watch none of that no more. I used to love Kornheiser and Will Bond Around the Horn and Pardon the Interruption and Around the Horn, they Pardon the Interruption. Used to love that shit as a teenager. Used to love Mike and Mike as a teenager. But now as I get older, even Jalen Rose, I love Jalen. He from the D. He got a good show with my man's going on. That's probably the best show going. I just wash my hands and watching FS1 and ESPN. I'm good. They let this Will Kane come on here and race bait and make everybody uncomfortable and be blatantly racist. And they gave him his own radio show. He came from Fox. He talked politics. They brought a racist over there and let him do whatever he wanted to do, and never once, slapped him on the wrist, or never once, they might have slapped him on the wrist. They let him do his thing. To the day he left, and Bomani Jones got in his ass about that, Bubba Wallace situation. They let him be racist. But as soon as you get too black, let me tell you the history. As soon as you get too black, Stephen A. Smith had bought Michael Eric Dyson on. He was talking all this black stuff. They fired Stephen A. Smith for that, for talking too black. Brought Stephen A. Smith back. He was raccooning and buck dancing. Gave Josh Allen, the quarterback from the Bills, a pass for being a racist. You know what I'm saying? Trash Kaepernick. Came back full raccoon. Hey, like MC Bree said, always said, and Pac said, you got to get yours, I got to get mine. If you're willing to stoop to that low to get yours, Stephen A. Smith, so be it. Don't respect him as a man. Don't respect him definitely as a black man. I don't respect him as a human. If somebody put him on fire and they talking about help thy brother, well, I will look at thy brother getting put on fire. I'm not helping certain people. It's nothing worse than Uncle Ruckus in this world as a black man. It's nothing worse. Klan member, racist, redneck, Trump supporter, nothing worse than the Klan than him. Than him and Whitlock and Marcellus. Well, I don't respect them at all. Shannon Sharp said when he was over there, he was talking too black, they censored him. They said, you can't say that on TV. But Will Cain come in here and say all this bigotry and this racist. You know what I'm saying? All they white commentators can get here and get racist and tiptoe the line and not get reprimanded. But as soon as a white employee step up and say, all he says, F you. He didn't put in his religious, his political views on that, and you suspend them for that. That just lets you know what type of company ESPN is. That's it. That lets you know. Once you stand up for blacks, once you stand up for our views, that's what. But like I said before, anytime we got the floor, it's, oh, what about black on black crime? And you got to know the history about black on black crime. And I'll talk about that. I might do a video about what Gilly the Kid said. Right? You got to know the history about that. It ain't just that we killing each other just because. But shout out to Wojnarowsk, bro. He shouldn't have been suspended. Hey, if he shoot me his Cash App or something, I'll donate to him, bro. I swear to God I would. You know what I'm saying? I'll send him a few bucks. Because that wasn't worth getting suspended for. All he said is F you. He ain't said F you, this, that, no slur, no slander. It's F you. But I'm telling you, anytime it's about blacks, what about black on black crime? And what about the Native Americans? And what about it can never just be about us. Never. Never. Don't forget about us. When y'all Mexicans, have y'all issues, and I love the Mexican brothers that support me, I feel bad about, what's going on at the border, them holding them kids there and stuff of that nature. But the majority of y'all people don't care about our problems. Y'all don't. A lot of y'all don't. And why should you? You got your own problems. So why is it required that we care and we care about everybody else? Just like everybody else, let us get ourselves together. But that's something that the world won't let happen. They won't. They won't never let us get ourselves together. But LeBron, he won't be wearing a social justice name on the back of his jersey, and people saying, oh, he's going to wear his regular name, James. Well, I thought he was the poster child of social reform, social justice, and I thought he was the new Muhammad Ali, and I thought he was this, that, and the third. People being sarcastic, people taking shots. I think it's a stupid idea. This is a stupid attempt to bring awareness. I don't care if you wear education reform or prison reform on the back of your jersey. How that's gonna change my situation? How it's gonna change if I go to jail right now for stealing a bag of chips and I got $1 million bond, and Timmy then shot 10 church members, or shot a black guy and he get a $50,000 bond? How is that gonna change prison reform? Nothing gonna change. Putting a name, putting Black Lives Matter in the court, that's not gonna change nothing. What's gonna change is, people able to vote. People that's waking up, paying attention to the politics, paying attention to these laws that's changing constantly every day. That's what's gonna change. To me, it's a dumb idea to put prison reform or education reform on the back of your jersey. Matter of fact, take NBA, take some of that money and put it into education reform. That's the number one thing you gotta do. Is the kids. All this Black Lives Matter going on, I ain't seen a nigga benefit from it yet. I don't know nobody. I ain't never seen nobody in the hood. There's so many kids with autism and disabilities that's going to children. I ain't never seen them on Make-A-Wish Foundation. All I see is these middle class and these wealthy white and other families getting that opportunity. They don't give us those opportunities. And they want to understand why we messed up and why we killing each other. This ain't going to help nothing. If you make a donation or you got a nonprofit organization, pour it into one area, to one school. That's how we know where the money going at. Pour it into a school district at the minimum. You know, don't pour it into no rich school district. If you're giving Adidas away and shoes away, don't go to a suburban park. Go to a school and sponsor a football or basketball team. You know, plug in directly. Don't give to these foundations that don't never give to us to just steal the money. But they won't allow that to happen, so it doesn't matter to me. You know, if LeBron James chooses not to wear something on the back of his jersey, it's stupid. It's dumb. It's all of the above. It makes no sense for him to put this on. Man, most of them people don't care what's on the back of your jersey. People know what's going on. People know what's going on in this world. It's been going on like this for a long time. For a long time it's been happening. And you think this going to bring awareness because it's on the back of somebody going to say we're sitting on a lot of money. You know what? Oh, LeBron has prison reform or education reform or Trayvon Martin, you know. I'm going to give some of my money to the education of the ghettos. No, they don't care. Inner cities have been misusing money forever. That's the reason why it's the way it is. Whites, black politicians, they've been stealing money from years from the inner city. And it's a direct effect from 30, 40 years ago, 50 years ago till now. So, shout out to LeBron, man. I wouldn't do it neither. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can check me out on all social media. Those links in the description. We got a Facebook group. Want to make a donation to the channel? Cash App, PayPal in the description. Best way to donate is share the video, man. We're going to get to the money today, so make sure you pay attention. I got some really good videos that I'm still chopping up that's coming. And check out our NBA Talk playlist. Appreciate it. One time for the one time. Y'all know what the business is. Goodfellas Sports TV. We go.